Good morning, everyone. We are back with Modded Mondays. I'm very happy to say that I have figured out how to do the dimlets. Yay! So we can go to different dimensions. We will be doing that today. I have also figured out different colors and how we can do them because we don't have glazed terracotta. And as you can probably hear in the background, sorry, my tea is finally cool enough to drink. We have kitty cats. We got 2 cats now. Yay! So, they shed apparently, these little fur balls. So that is tackbacks. Oh, you just saw that. It just puked up a hairball. Kind of rude. And this one's mine. All right, so what these things are, they're balls of fur. If you go to use them, so click on them to use them, they give you different things. You can see, so I've used it. It gave me a stick. It gave me some gravel. Gave me a raw fish. And it gave me a block and that. So yeah, that's what they do. It is quite rare to actually get them, so it's kind of cool. All right, so we've also set up a new set of ender pouches. I should show you what I have here. Okay, so for the ender pouches, we have a series of ender chests in different places right now. Purple, which I can't say very well, is for the mob farm. Anything that goes in there will end up in the mob farm system. Then I have red. That is the one that I have set up there by the portal. Then we have yellow, which is right here. That is my personal one. Then I have gray, which is on the mining platform. And if you'll notice right there, that thing is huge now. It has been increased dramatically. It is massive. So there is the gray. This here is our quantum quarry, and it is on a daylight sensor. So when it's daytime, it works because it sucks all the power out, and at night, it turns off, so it doesn't pull the battery. This here is our miner, our void miner. It uses up the power that is left over, and anything that comes out of the other, which is, I do believe this one, our nether star generator. So when the nether star generator actually has power in it, then this continues to go. What's in here right now? Oh, it's full of junk. I will take these and that. And that is it. So as you can see, it's working. It's just very full because it's daytime. Okay, so what else did we have in there? So that's the mining one. So I can actually access that. Actually, I had something I wanted to put in there. That block goes in there, I think. Yep. So if I open up this one, there's the exact same stuff. So I don't actually have to empty it from there. Okay, so it uses, TACback is letting us know. Void Research Miner uses 10 RF per tick, basically nothing. So yeah, it pulls out ores, essentially, which is awesome. This one here, which I have to change, I've been rotating through the different biomes and trying to see which one is going to produce what I need. So that has been swampland for way too long because I forgot about it. I did river the same way. It was way too long too. So we have all of these, and we just need to get them done. I don't even know what that is. It has a giant plug on the top. Okay, so that's the mining one. Put that back. Then we have the automation platform and the kitchen. So the automation platform, you can see it right here. is this one. It's the light gray one. So anything that goes in here will get sorted into this system. I also use it when I'm at another station to drop stuff that needs to go into these chests or stuff that needs to go over there. It's a good way to transport it without actually having to fly back and forth. And then lastly is the kitchen, which we can dump all of these things into. And see, I'm doing this here. This one is blue, 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 which goes over to here, which is also blue, blue, blue. Goes in here and then sorts it into this system. We have a lot of cows in a jar. I've been opening up not legendary, but epic loot bags to be able to get what we need. Okay, so mining platform is full, so let us do something about it. And then that one goes to, actually, wood goes to because it belongs on that platform. Oops, I didn't pick up everything. And see how quick it is? You can easily go and sort stuff out based on wherever it's supposed to be, if you can get it out of your pouch. Okay, so this is gravel and sand. Gravel goes in here. Sand goes in here. How are we doing for clay? Clay is looking scary awesome. We may want to stop this soon. I wanted a lot of clay because we need a lot of clay for a lot of stuff, and we had cleaned out the clay chicken. It was getting a little hard on its system. Okay, another 3 more. And so I requested that clay be made because also DecoCraft, which is over here, it uses clay. So all the clay goes in here. These are the 3 colors that are used, and that's it. So whatever you make in here, that's all it requires. You don't need any other materials. It may look like wood, it may look like whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's all clay. So we're going to be using some of these things, so I wanted to make sure I had enough clay to do that. Also, to make other things that we use requires quite a bit of clay too. So I wanted to get them set up. All right, so we're done with that. No, do not have that open. So you get to finally settle down. There, I'm turning off the clay chicken. I will dump these few balls, if I can, in here, if they'll fit. So you put it in here, and then you drop it in, and it fills this up more. And you do the same thing. You put the ink in here, and it does it. So I have been letting the chickens over here, because lapis is blue. Lapis goes in there. Here's the green chicken, but we don't really need any green. And here's the red chicken. I've had both of them going. Now, the other thing I've been doing, oh, you got to see all these. Look at all the rabbits. Look at them all. Want to see them scatter? Boo! Look at them all. They all have pipes and top hats and other such craziness. Anyway, so in here, what I've been doing is I've been putting down the cocoons in hopes of getting another cat, or we actually did get a mushroom. You can see over there, getting another mushroom. Right now we can't breed our cats. I don't know why. I think it's because they have 2 separate owners, but I didn't think that would be a problem, but it looks like it is. So if we can get another cat, I can tame it. I would hope for a black and white one is what I really want. What I have not wanted and have had to kill are the dogs. The dogs, even when they're puppies, will actually kill the sheep when they're baby sheep. The problem is if you kill a baby sheep, you get no resources from it. So I'm not getting wool or anything like that. They also kill the bunnies, which again, no resources. So I am not cool with that. All right, so you go back, you go back, you go back, and you go in here. Let's put the egg away, poop away. These guys are all good. I think you are the only one I'm working on still. Oh good, a feather went in there all by itself. Yay! One set. And I'm gonna take half of this. That should do. Should be good. All right, back over here. We were cleaning out. Whoops. There we go. We can put that back. So yeah, this is pulling out, putting it in there. This here was full. This is our dust. And so now it's better. Oh, and this is going directly in here. It's not letting, oh, I can't pull it out. It's pulling it in at the speed that I'm pulling it out. That goes out. The wood goes in here. Let's go see how this is doing. It should have slowed down to like nothingness now. So it'll just be the backlog. These are useless blocks. We have too many of them. So they become garbage blocks and we put them back in here. And they should filter into the garbage instead of back into there. Which is this here. That's the garbage. So back into here. Grab mining. Mining shouldn't actually go there. Automation, kitchen. This is all kitchen. I like cleaning this out at night because it's quieter here. There aren't as many weird things. Bone block. Wow. We haven't gotten one of them. I don't want string. Oh, I do want string. I know where string goes. Okay, so kitchen. Let's send all of these to the kitchen. These go to the automation platform, including this. You and you, and you, and you, and you. So these here are being pulled up by the void miner. Because these ones that come up through the quantum quarry go directly into here and then they're in the trash. So there isn't anything that can be done because we can't control what this pulls up. And I don't want to set up a second garbage. That didn't go well. Let's try that again. There we go. So all of those have real homes. And they'll go where they need to go. Where the string goes is I grab my mob farm one. And it goes in there. That is its home. You can see this blinking of all the things that are going through the mob farm. All right, so that is cleaned out. The other one is cleaned out. So they're done. The next thing I want to show you that we have done, well, let's go and show you the big one. This one here. We used to use the cake to get to the end. We now have a fully realized end portal. Yay! Now, it did require us to do something that I didn't think that we would have to do. We did actually have to go into creative mode. The reason being is that these have to be placed in a certain direction, and I did not know that. I was just putting them down. So we needed to go into creative because you can't break them. So we broke them all and put them back down again because we did have them all, and they were all placed. And they all had Eye of Vendor in them, but because they were in the wrong direction, they didn't go. So we did creative them back out again and then back into survival and replace them back down again. Okay, so how is our mob spawner doing? It is quite full. Let's take the heads, the heads, the heads, and the heads. No, I said and the heads. No, don't suck them back in there. It took them back. All right. Okay. And we'll place them away. They're done. Next are the dice and articles of clothing. All right, so wait, did I pick up the book? No. Let's put the dice away and dump the clothes. Oops, clothing. These are part of the first thing on the server tasks. I made myself a really, really, really good breakfast this morning instead of coming in and doing this. Normally I'd come on the server and like do all the mundane tasks ahead of time and then get to it. But these are part of the mundane tasks that need to get done. Oh, shoot, XP full. Thanks. Speaking of mundane tasks. Ooh, hi. He's here. Freaks me out a little sometimes. There we go. We're going to need to make more of these. That sucks. Yeah, it pulls up a lot of XP from all the different things that we're doing. So we have the giant wall of shame, as I call it. I know there is another type of tank that you can get that looks a lot better than this one. It actually makes a wall. And I used it in a couple of the modded ones that I had. And it just drains it all to the bottom. So the gap would be across the top rather than these two separate tanks. And one of the cool things was there was a little grate that you would walk across and it would suck all the levels out of you. It was kind of cool. But I have no idea what mod it was. These all have real homes. I guess I can take that one and put it away. Is our sun rising? Our sun is rising. Yay! Don't know where he went. He was here. You guys saw him. All right, so this is when we break out our automation platform and our kitchen platform. So I don't have anywhere to actually put the apples, but it's food, so it goes there. All of this goes in there. Sugar, potato, carrot, then automation platform. Some of these things, and again, these bottles, they belong over there, but I have fur balls on me now. What the? How did I get fur balls? I don't even see them. It was a flyby furring. Okay, so that and feathers. Oh, I almost got it. Anyways, this is crafting all the blocks into like ingots and stuff. So it's a bit of a weird thing. Kitchen? No. Here. You go there. You go there. This goes to the kitchen. Green one, green one. And what are we gonna, oops, automation platform, you go there. What are we gonna get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got 3 kitchen things and 1 for here. And it goes. Now this will suck up into here, which I like. It's a loot recycler. So we come over here and we have, oh my god, 29 legendary loot bags. Well, we're not collecting legendary loot bags because the reason we were going through and looking for them was to get these portals. And we have that. Well, right now I need crystals. I need very specific crystals. And the only way you can get them right now is through the loot bag system. So what I have been doing is I have been grinding these, like literally sitting here and opening them to see what I can get. And you get a lot of weird stuff, like there's a gold vest. Well, here's a prime example. What am I going to do with a polycrystal hoe? No idea. The same thing. This crystal vest, not worth it. So we can actually go back up here to the recycler and dump them in there. And it will give us points. You see how the points are going up? Once it reaches 2,000, it does a common loot bag. That common loot bag then is pumped back into the system down here and in here. So you can see the common loot bag just went up by 1. Once that reaches 4, it becomes an uncommon loot bag. Once there's 4 of those, it goes up to a rare loot bag, sucks it over to here. 4 rare loot bags makes an epic loot bag. 4 epic make a legendary. And it keeps going like that. In here goes this. And all the gold stuff that we get, we just take it directly here and grind it up. We have no use for it. The grinder then changes it from there. We bring it over here, just like all the rest of the gear and everything, and we melt it down. So all of this, I don't know if I can pick it all up. I can't. Goes into the grinder. And this gives us then the materials back in their raw form again to form whatever we want. So if I need gold for something and all I have are gold pants, I can put them in here, it grinds it up, it turns it into gold grit. I take the gold grit, I take it over here, I melt it down, and boom, I have gold ingots. I can actually take those gold ingots, drop them in here, and it will turn them into gold blocks for me, which is amazing. Okay, so let's try some more of these loot bags. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing loot bags. So we got slime balls. We have a slime chicken. We don't need them. There's the tree where the slime ball comes from. Gas tears are good for potions. Golden apple, more gold that we can actually grind up because we don't need the gear. And sushi. Sushi is food. Food is good. It means I don't have to make it. So let me put this up a level so I can do 5 at a time. But I did spend a great deal of time last night just doing this, going through them all. We had, I think, 40-something of them in total that I did. And that's 40-something legendary. So to multiply that by 4 and just opening them all. Now, this is some of the stuff we're looking for. Dimlet templates and any dimlet stuff is what we're looking for. We don't want any slime stuff. We have no use for it whatsoever. It's just all stuff that can go back in. Same thing with any pally crystal stuff. That can all go back in again. These Anori crystals, I don't know if you can make them or where you can get them. Now, we have not been producing, other than from the chicken, we have not been producing blaze rods. So they're kind of, I think they're kind of important. So I've been keeping them all. There we go. Anytime I kill like pigs and chickens and stuff, what I have been doing is I have been putting like the loot bags that you get, I've been dumping them into the mob farm so it can get filtered through this system. That way we can get higher level ones from it rather than lower level ones. I think these look like capes, little capes. They're so cute. Okay, so these last 2, and then I'll show you where we put them, and then let's go check in on our farm and see what popped out for us. Okay, so that garbage, 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 garbage. Well, it's not garbage, but it's unnecessary stuff. And that goes. We open up our kitchen and our automation. And this one, where the dice cubes go. There we go. We almost have 2 things of these. It's a little scary, actually. So in the kitchen goes this and that and that and that. Now, none of these are filtered through because they're cooked food. My walls are only uncooked food. Oh, these are 2 different golden apples. Nice. Automation platform. That, and that. All right, and then in here, let's grab all these dimlet packages. Actually, let's just grab all of this. Put that away. You guys can go away. So the last platform, blah, this one here. This is the Dimensions or Draconic platform, whichever you prefer to call it. This is our transport system. Here is all of our dimlet stuff is in here. We have tons of stuff. And these are just the basic parts to it. This isn't even like the actual stuff yet. In here, we have the actual completed ones. So there's lots in here. In here, let's drop that in there. And over here is part of our Empowerer. So any of the Empowerer stuff and ingredients for it are in here, plus things that go in here, which are the cloches. Right now the cloches are empty. I was using them to make sugar cane because I need paper to make a lot of the materials for here. So that is for that, but we don't need it right now. Oh, the Inori crystals come through the atomic reconstructor. They're pretty easy to make. Oh, well, we also get them from there. We also get a few other things too. So it's kind of cool. But I want to show you also these here. Whoops, get it back out of there. There. So we're going to stand here and we're going to set these off. And these are all the dimlets that you can get for the basic dimlets. So you want to get these so that you can build the other ones, the different terrain ones. Each one of those require about 5 to them. We are not going to be doing any of those today because I don't know how to do them completely yet. I have 4 out of 5 components I know how to do. I'm not entirely sure how to do the 5th component. It requires a few things that I don't know how to do, namely terrain type blocks and other things to program into it, because we don't have terrains here to do that. So I think we're going to have to stick with random ones and hope that we get the ones that we need to be able then to turn around and get them and do it. They need power, they need an idea of what type it is. Like there are at least 4 different things that we can do ourselves, and we can get them from these. The Ender Farm, which is in the end and is absolutely amazing, is pumping these out like crazy. I had 2 rows of them I had to go through and do with these, and I was just like, how am I going to do that? Like, there's just too many. So let's pump all these in here. So these are all of the dimlets. There we go. And they do fall into different categories. So let's just get them all in here and then I can show them to you really quick. Come on. There. And we didn't have to spin them all over the ground. Yay! Oh, give me my arrow back. Thank you. This is a new machine as well. I built this one based on somebody else's videos. I watched Dire Wolf's to start, and I did not find his actually useful. His explanation assumed a lot that you couldn't assume. So I went to somebody else, and I watched theirs, and this is their setup. Their setup makes sense. His was teaching more about this is what this machine does, this is what this machine does, this is what this machine does. The second video that I watched, or the second guy who explained it, said this is how they all go together. This is how they're supposed to work together. And so that is what has occurred in here. This is what I've created as a result. His makes sense. So the number one thing is we finally did get a test world to work. It's ID 3. We never did get ID 2 to work, which is back over here. So I created this one. It works. And these ones do not, which is sad. They're all the same world, but they don't work. And I don't know how to get rid of them. And you can see they say ID2, even though random world 1, random world 2. So I figured out how on here to make a random world and actually get it to work. So in here, these are what we found in that world, which is amazing. We found a lot of little houses. So we have things, a controller. These are all the actual full out dimlets. We will be taking some of them apart to get the parts, because in here we have digit dimlets, which is part of what kind of got us to do it. You'll see that there's only 7 of these. So we do a random one, we put the digit dimlet in there for 1, and you'll notice this has the blue around it, whereas these all are like green. These look like circuit boards because they are part of them. So these are what create, back up here, would create these. See, these ones are also green. I could just throw all these in there, but since they're all different, I want to keep them here so I can keep an eye on them. These are effect dimlets, these are sky dimlets, these are material dimlets, which is kind of what I'm really looking for. There's a yellow stained glass. Our first world, you're going to love it. It's purple stained glass. Ah, no. Shoot. Why do we keep getting wolves? They are annoying. I keep forgetting these guys over here. Are there any sheep left? Where are... Oh, there we go. Wolf. Yeah, you're triggered. Now you're going to attack me, and I'm going to kill you. Well, that was one. So we got bunnies, we got chickens, we got cows, we got a horse, we got pigs, and we got sheep. That looks like it. So the mass murder begins. This is how we get a lot of raw meat. I don't need any more chickens. I have 2 plus my entire crew here as chickens, so... And they lag the server. So... Ooh! Oh my gosh. Yay, Celtic, you're hosting. Thank you for the host. I have to go down here and go rescue these. Okay, so after we've killed all these... Don't go in the hole. Yeah, I'm lagging due to all these animals. They have to die. I think I have 5 more left of the cocoons. But I mean, our goal was cat, so we got a cat at least. Really? You had to come over here because why? Sorry, bunnies, you are cute, but I have way too many of you. I will be going and thinning out the bunnies in the other section too, because it's ridiculous. There are just too many of them. Horse, stay out of the way if you know it's good for you. We also have too many horses. They're all exactly the same horse. See, they're all the same white horse with bunnies breeding like bunnies. It's crazy. It's craziness. It's madness. Oh, hi. I hate these little outfits that they're in. They should look like bunnies. Bunnies are cute enough without, you know, monocles and hats and tails. They shouldn't need those things. They're bunnies. Wait. No. Okay. Excuse me, horse. And you. They all saw that. Yeah, they're all gonna go crazy. You. Dead. You. Running to the other side. All right. Hey, don't bounce off the horse. He did nothing to you. At least they're full-size adults, so I don't feel bad about killing them so much because they're little. They're grown-ups. They've grown up. Would you? Holy moly. Calm down. Calm. Have some calm. See? Horse is calm. Yeah, you didn't give me anything. All right, so kitchen and mob farm. There we go. So for the kitchen goes the meat. Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. We are putting feathers. Take the feathers back out. Kitchen. Kitchen. Mob farm so it can upgrade. And in here is where I'm putting weird stuff. Over here, I have this type of stuff. Oh, I am hiccuping hardcore here from my breakfast. It was a really good breakfast. I had eggs with ham and onions and toast and cheese. All of them were in the eggs except for the toast. It was on the side. It was buttered toast. It was 16 grain too, buttered toast. So I mean, if you're going to have awesome toast, you might as well go with a very grainy awesome toast. Put those away. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Is that everything? Nope. That goes there. And that goes there. That's everything? Yep. So these bags actually have indicators on the bottom of them to tell you how full they are. So as they get full, this fills up. What I don't like is that they look like they're wearing out when they're not. Hi, Nathan. Welcome, welcome. You had a frozen waffle. I like the frozen pancakes that you can get. I can't say I like the frozen waffles because I'm not a waffle fan. I'm not even a pancake fan, but I really do like frozen pancakes. But I had a big breakfast because today is usually a longer stream. Depends on how things go. If we accomplish everything quickly, then so be it. But I am a little worried, give me your horse, about creating new worlds and lagging out the server. So that is a definite issue. Got 5 of these left. All right. Let the cocoons go. I take it they're not too hard to make because Tackback keeps dropping like stacks and stacks and stacks of them on me. And I use stacks and stacks and stacks of them. They're how we get our villagers. If you feed them, I think it's 20. I think it's 20 emeralds. Hello, kitties. They will become villagers. But you need a soul vial to pick them up. And that is part of Botania. And that's not my mod. We have some mods that we share, the two of us work on, and some mods that are kind of exclusively ours. And Botania is, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, is Tackback's mod. RS Tool Dimensions and RS Tools are, oh, Soul Vials are Ender.io. Ender.io is also his mod. I know some of it, but not very much. Unless these are Ender.io. Are these? No. Storage drawers, I do. We both do. But I spend a lot more time doing it. Pam's Harvest Craft, that is me. Vanilla Minecraft is both of us. Hatchery, which is the chickens, that is me. Hi, guys. This one, that's Pam's Harvest Craft. I'm more animals and plants. I did Mystical Agriculture, that is me. He does a lot of the more mechanical things. Other than the RF tools and RF tool dimensions. Oh, what did we get? We got 2 cows, 2 sheep, and a chicken. That's sad. Well, we'll wait for them to grow up and then slaughter them. I'm eating pizza. And the reason I'm eating pizza as my food source is because, yeah, we might want to turn this off. Okay, we can do a quick tour. We can definitely do that. Each platform has a name. Over here, we'll start with the chickens, because that was one of the places we first started when we started playing. So this is the chickens platform. These are all the chickens that you can get in the game. They're all part of Hatchery. They all do different things. Let's see. Which one do I have working right now? The nether quartz chicken. So the nether quartz chicken actually lays nether quartz. So that's what that's what they do. They also lay eggs. In here, I have, so there's all the things that they actually lay. And they lay feathers and they poop as well. So these are all the resources you can get from these chickens. They also lay their own kind of eggs. And you can see that the growth is 10, gain is 10, strength is 10. You have to breed them. Oh, okay. The chickens, no, some of the chickens are part of Hatchery, are they not? I'll have to check the rooster. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mods that have to do with chickens. And Ender.io even has some chickens in it, in which you can get different things. So these ones are just materials that you can get. This is how I divided them up. These ones are metals. So these guys actually lay, we'll start here, with metals. So this one lays redstone alloy. And I have 3 rows of those, all different metals that they do. And these last 3 are a little different. These ones here lay slime balls. So, okay, this one's coagulated blood, but yeah, they're all slime. They aren't that hard, actually. This is, again, Sky Factory, so you get sand chickens, you get flint chickens. They're back here somewhere. Where are they? They should be like right in the front here. And log chickens. So these are your 3 vanilla chickens that you get in here. In the overworld, or in the nether, you get the quartz chicken and the soul sand chicken. Those are all you need. Those 5 chickens created all of these others. You breed them together and they do it. Roosters also generate naturally. So that's all you need. You literally need these 5 chickens and you can produce all of these chickens because they all breed with each other. With one exception, these guys here. This row is a little different. The Mr. American chick, you have to take a regular chicken, so one of these guys, and you give him, what is he? He is a black banner. This one here, which is the beep boop or boop beep chick, he gets, whoops, try again. There we go. He gets a grass block. The other one gets, or the last 2 are a birthday cake and a firework, or actually he doesn't get a firework rocket. He gets a TNT and he'll do it. This one, I do believe is just the smart chicken, and you give him a book and he'll do it. These ones are colors. So all you do is, like you would do with any other colors, you just add colors to the chickens. Like you take a regular chicken egg, surround it, or take chicken eggs, surround it with the color, and it changes the color of the egg. You also make with hay over here. You get hay bales, and 3 hay bales in a V shape will make an egg nest. You put it in the egg nest, and that will guarantee that your egg actually hatches. Don't throw it on the ground. Put it in the egg thing on there, and it will go. Yeah, he does look like a Daffy Duck, doesn't he? A little weird. So these ones here are specialty ones. So they're kind of cool. These ones, again, are metals, and these were my last chickens to make. They're the end of the line. of all the chickens. And I think that was just simply because one of my chickens wouldn't breed, so I couldn't get the next one in line, and so it took a while. But so some of these are metals, some of them are resources. Like this is an obsidian chicken, so it took a little while. All right, so those are the chickens. Here's the rooster. The rooster is amazing. What the rooster does is you let him free, you fill him up with seeds, and when you fill him up with seeds, he will be in breeding mood. And you set free one of these chickens, he'll breed with that chicken, and they will produce more chickens, just like when you breed normal chickens. That chicken, though, becomes smarter. So it goes up a level, and it keeps going like that until you get the 10, 10, 10s. So all of mine are 10, 10, 10s, but they all started out as 1, 1, 1. And I used the rooster to get them up. So it's kind of cool there. These here are ground traps from Pam's Harvest Craft, depending on what type of, so these are the different types of bait that you put in them. So this is a veggie bait. It'll collect different types of stuff. Yeah, he's been a very busy guy. The thing is, like, incredibly busy. We have ridiculous amounts of eggs that we had to take care of and a lot of chicken. An awful lot of chicken that had to be killed. Now, also on that platform, when we first started, it naturally generated animals. You get the naturally generated chickens, those 3 here and 2 more in the nether. But you also get sheep, and you can get horses, you can get all kinds of weird things which just breed here, which drove me nuts for a while because they got in the way. So I had to move them. But once you reach all the chickens, I think there are too many entities, so it doesn't breed them anymore. So we've been using the cocoons from earlier to do it. Look at all the white horses. These are all cocoon horses. Crazy bunnies. Hurry up and grow up so I can kill you. So I've moved them over there to create their own area, extended this out. So this area is kind of mine to work with. Here's the kitchen. Another way of getting a lot of the animals, but not the specialty chicken ones, just normal chickens. Not from there, in here. This is from Pam's Harvest Craft. This one's farming for blockheads. Farming for blockheads will give you all the trees and all the, like the different fruit trees and everything in the game. That is something I have to put back up. I forgot to put that back up. That's terrible. In here, you get all of the seeds of all the plants. So you want eggplants, you want blueberries, all of that. So on here, on my wall, I have all the different fish, and they're easy to make. They're just called market. If you type in market, it'll pull up both of them, and they are so easy to make. And you get all of that stuff. They cost emeralds, so you do need a supply of emeralds. The more rare it is, the more emeralds it is. So down here on the bottom 2 are all the different fishing things. I can explain them in a bit, but there are all the raw meats. And here are all the vegetable, or all the different things you can grow. This is all Pam's Harvest Craft. This is all actually additions. This is, where is it? This one, I don't know which one it is. One of these 2 is corn and one is Pam's Harvest Craft. Every mod that has a vegetable in it are here. Yeah, if you can automate in any way the thing. When you start, yes, when you start, it's hard because you have to follow and figure out which chickens go with which. There is a lot of information out there, and a lot of misinformation out there. So your JEI will help a lot. So in here, ooh, you made it daytime, thanks. So you can type in like red, and it will show you all the different chickens that involve a red chicken. Although I don't know why it has that. I don't know. Why purple? Oh, because it's red and white. Make pink. So it shows you all the different types of chickens and stuff that are involved. And it's kind of cool. I literally went through every color, and then I found all the different other things that went with it and worked my way through them all to be able to get them all. So as far as I know, oh, I have more fur on me. I have them all. There aren't any others that I know of. Okay, over here are seeds. These are naturally generated seeds, except these ones. These ones were made by accident. They're oat ones. They were a byproduct of something else. Those are the flowers being pulled out of the Quantum Quarry, because we have a flower forest is one of the things. And then Mystical Agriculture produces all of these essences. And I have all but one essence I'm missing. Did I just pick something up? No. So yeah, I have all but the one. All right, so this is the cooking platform. On here, we have the markets. We have a seed reprocessor. And what it does is it takes the seeds and turns it into essence, which is how we produce essence. This is a well. It is, how do I explain the well? It is amazing. It's water. It's unlimited water, but you can't pipe it anywhere. It is completely unlimited water. This here is a cooking table. It's cooking for blockheads. I have not figured out how to use it yet. Apparently you need stuff in here, and it will search through the recipe book and tell you what you can make with them. But it doesn't tell you if you're missing something. It just says you don't have it. And I'm like, well, obviously I don't have it. I know this. This here are base cooking materials. These are all the stuff you need to cook stuff with Pam's Harvest Craft, plus actually additions. So those are all there. I have my fermenting barrel, which doesn't do what I thought it did, and an empty page for when I need it. On this side is my cooked food collection. So here's sushi. Oh, speaking of which, we can actually empty this out, because we transferred everything over here that's cooked. And now we can put it away. So where has my sushi been going? Up here. And we dump it all in here. So it depends on it. Well, I am organized because that is just the way I am. I am scary organized. Down here are the bigger meals that are worth more points. Up here are the smaller meals that aren't worth as much points or as many points. Why is this cooked fish down here when it should be up there? That is weird. So it's in there. This is a regular furnace. This is a presser. It makes juice. Well, it makes certain juices and stuff. I haven't figured out how to use it yet. No recipes have needed it so far. Here's these two here are wired into the ender chest, so they're part of this drawer system. But I had them somewhere else because this one is a specific type of cake, which was out of control, and then this is vanilla. This is just regular. So this is the kitchen area. It's where all the food and essences go. Down here is our enchanting area. So this is an actual enchanter. And an anvil, a block of experience from our very embarrassing block of experience. These are, one of our chickens is an experienced chicken egg. Yeah, if your messy base works for you, then it's fine. Like, I find this to be a complete disaster area. Like, it's a mess to me. This is not how I would set up a base. But seeing as we started with a tree and a block of dirt, this is pretty cool. Yeah, he can't find anything. But then he has, like, I don't know how many backpacks with a ton of stuff in them. It's all logical to me that they would go there. Anyways, these are experience, solid experience that the chicken lays. And you just smash them on the ground, and they give you experience. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so there's the lapis. There's the other materials. So here are the recipes. 17 pages of them. So say you want a fortune 1, then you need emeralds, depending on what level of fortune you want. You need to have the enchantment levels on you, and then the amount of lapis and the book and quill. So that then does it. So here are books, book and quill. Oh, I need to add more squid ink to there. That gets done. This is our box of books because, of course, we fish, and that's where fishing is. We'll head this way next. Oh, actually, let's go upstairs. So this is, oh my gosh, these cats, they shed everywhere. I had no idea that cats shed. This is crazy. So this is upstairs. This is where the beds are and we sleep. This is where I keep my chest. This is my secret chest of stuff. Lots of useless things are in here. This is from roots, which we don't have any purpose for as of right now. These we don't use. I have lots of these we don't use. We played with the beans at one point, the magic beans, but meh. Nether brick, snad. And these are all the different types of trees in the game that we can actually get. So I have 2 sets of saplings and 2 sets of the wood, just in case I want them for something. Right now, redwood saplings are disabled in the ground, I think. It says 7 by 7. I wonder if I need to get more of them, but I don't see the point of getting more of them if it's not actually going to work. Oh, you got the Ender IO storage system, the computer one? Yeah, I don't want that. I have put down my foot on how this works, that each platform must be a separate entity unto itself. So the kitchen is just the kitchen. It doesn't share power or anything with anything else. That doesn't share power with anything else. None of the platforms share power. They don't share really storage. You can't plant redwood in the close. Oh my gosh, it would like blow up everything. So here's the farm. This is, the chickens was the first thing that was built for me. The kitchen didn't really exist. This platform existed. This was our home platform. This is where we started. And for the longest time, it was the only platform that was 1 deep. So when it's now more than 1, which I'm happy to say, because it was bad. Because if you missed and did it, then we had a hole. And we didn't have jetpacks for quite a long time. So this is the garden. This, again, is every plant down here. This is every edible sort of plant in the game that I know of. Let's get that in there. If you can plant it, it's in here. And then we got our ender ones. Nether wart, chorus fruit, our lovely guys here. So these are all the plants. On this side is all of the essences. So these are all the different ones, and you can use them to build the material that you need. I have not done that because I didn't see the point of that. I have been harvesting it. We are missing 1, basalt. Basalt, we do have basalt. We just don't have basalt, the correct basalt. Oh, these are different levels. This is level 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will spit out 1 of the essence. This will spit out 2. This will spit out 3. That'll spit out 4. That'll spit out 5. And this is how we get essence really quick. We take these, we put them in the cloche, which I'll show you in a minute, and it produces tons of materials. It's ridiculous. Okay, so over the bridge. And over here is our beautiful tree farm, which last time we took down and I haven't rebuilt yet. That's something I have to do. So here are all the trees. They're in here. I just have to actually replant them. I had to move them because they came right up to here and we were going to do a village. And to do the village, I needed a way to get the villagers to the village. And that meant moving my farm. So I lost 2 rows of trees. Plus, I had a lot of stuff at the back of the tree farm that I want to move to the front of the tree farm. So we're going to see how it goes. It requires some new design elements